Hey everyone, Cody here from Four Guys on a Couch, and I'm here to bring back the music reviews of this last week. Let's get started with our first release.
You talk about your experience with other women. How you think that be looking? My daddy and whole family hear it.
ASAP Ferg had a new album called Always Strive and Prosper, and if you're looking for run-of-the-mill hip-hop with nothing new, here's your album. I gave it a 4 out of 10. It just didn't do anything special. The album was just mediocre through and through. The best song was Let You Go, and the worst, possibly, that I've heard this year was Hungry Ham.
Everybody's strategy, where to?
Graves had a new album called Outer Heaven, which was a delightful little album from a group that I've not listened to before, but this was definitely something I'd give another chance. I gave it a 6 out of 10, and the best was No Star. The worst was Sorcerer.
Taught me precious secrets of the truth, withholding nothing.
Dami had a new album called Classic Carpenters, which is a nice little pop album. Sort of popish. Anyways, I gave it a 7 out of 10. It's definitely a good listen. Song for You is a great song. But my least favorite was Hurting Each Other. Rufus Wainwright released a strange collection of Shakespeare sonnets called Take All My Loves. I don't know if I just missed the point, but some of it was intriguing, yet some of it was delightfully dull. I gave it a 5 out of 10. It's pretty average. The best was Take All My Loves, although the worst was A Woman's Face.
I think a telescope, I think that nobody leaves. I think of how very old, I think I'll never be told.
Guided by Voices had a new album called Please Be Honest, and it did not come through. Frankly, I gave it a 4 out of 10. The best was, I think, A Telescope, and the worst was The Grasshopper Eater.
She's all fine, good if they play them well.
Wire, a group I also have not listened to before, had an album called Nocturnal Koreans. If you think that name is a little odd or not the greatest, then don't listen to the album, because that follows suit. Another 4 out of 10. If you want to listen to a track off of it, I would suggest Dead Weight, though the worst was Forward Position.
I spit cryptic, never mystic, barely uplifting. I outlive most of my critics, except for some.
Dalek had an album called Asphalt for Eden, and keeping along with the rule of threes, this is another 4 out of 10, another disappointing release. Although Critical was a good song, tracks like Masked Laughter really bring it down to a new level.
So that I could be more than my head let me believe.
And to end off the garbage in a new way, here is Sorority Noise's new album, It Kindly Stopped For Me. I don't know what this or who this is for. This got a 2 out of 10. This was a pretty awful record in my opinion. The best was Either Way, and the worst was Force.
Keeps asking when I'm gonna leave here, get home. Now I'm far too caught up in the zone.
KDB had one of the most mediocre pop albums I've heard this year with Honey. 5 out of 10. Calm Down was an alright track out of it, but the worst was Chase Me. Indie pop group Matt and Kim are back with an EP that they dropped out of nowhere called We Were the Weirdos, which is surprisingly great. It's even just on the level of their last album, New Glow, which I felt had some pretty decent tracks on it. This got an 8 out of 10. Let's Run Away was an incredible track to kick it off with, though the worst was Please No More.
Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cuffs loose, yeah. Freedom, freedom.
And ending this week is Beyonce's Lemonade, a 7 out of 10 in my opinion. I'm not going to go too much into it, but it's a pretty decent record. It's got some great themes going throughout it, and she puts out some pretty good vocal performances on most of the songs. best of, in my opinion, was Freedom. I thought that was an incredible track, and my least favorite was Forward. The best song I heard this week was Now, though this may or may not break any rules, I don't care. I refuse to care, because this is a single right now off an album that's not out. But Bored to Death, yes, thank you, please give me more. I'm waiting for California, and I hope to see some of it soon. Thanks for staying updated on the music that came out this week with me, and hope you share some of the same opinions. I'll catch you next time.